Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wow.
This video is dedicated to families who have lost their child or children, in some cases one or multiple, or teenagers or adults, or any loved one or acquaintance, related or non-related, known or stranger. So once you type in this kind of topic on Google that we know is a serious one and we need answers, of course, here are the numbers they provide. If they are reliable, because we won't assume they are, but if they are, then there they go. For anyone that wants to know the numbers they provide on Google, internet sources, possibly multiple internet sources. It's very important. Find their child. We need to help these people find their lost child or teenager or adult in the family, and even in some cases, not family members that they know. Whether it's someone you know or don't know, we got to find anybody who's lost or attacked or anyone that's been involved in some kind of criminal case. I'm not just talking about donations. That could maybe help sometimes, but I'm really talking, guys, about actually finding them. Unless that family themselves need donations, that's a different story. But we're not just trying to, search for companies that we don't really know if they actually support the family to give donated money to. We're talking about actually finding their child. Unless you pay money to somebody who would search for their children, it's a different thing. People who are experts, people that can track people down.
Why are you hitching rides, getting strangers' cars? It's a serious thing when people are going missing, people are still going missing these days. And only a few people talk about that, and that's a serious thing. And when people are, stuff that you see on the news, stuff that if they're committing crimes on people and torturing or killing people that are innocent, that is something that's not even supposed to be a possibility. So it'd be better, of course, if everyone had their own vehicle. It's not against those companies. It's a matter of if you want optimal safety, it's just some people can't pay the car bills, but they got to find a way to. That's why I said solutions that I've been presenting recently, they got to find a way to make a solution where even people that cannot afford cars, and I don't just mean just Lyft and Ubers, I mean where you can have your own vehicle, that they'll be 100% safe and be all right. People think that's an exaggeration, but everything's supposed to be recorded. Because the truth is supposed to be out there. The only people that have worries about their truth being out there is evil people. Now, there's some good people that, of course, they don't want the address to be shown so they don't get attacked. And mostly, especially if they have kids, or they don't want people to know where their kids are. I get that. We're not saying to tell people all of that. Not bad people. Good people that could protect you, people that should know where to go to you so that they could go protect you if something bad happens, but just not the bad people. But this is an example of what I mean. We're already headed to that level where cameras are everywhere, but while some people's bad, it depends who's looking through the camera, because then it could also be very good. It's only if it's bad people looking through the cameras that it's bad, bad people using the cameras. And sadly, we can't trust every company, so there has to be a way to mitigate the bad people and propagate the good people. But the main thing is call the cops, whatever you got to do. But you gotta you fight them back and call the cops, but really you want to distance from them. People, they think running away is cowardice. It's stupid to stay in the area. You gotta get away from whoever or whatever might be attacking you or whatever, or presenting any kind of harm to you. You have to distance. If you have any intelligence at all, you have to distance from either the attacker or the object or whatever that is, able to or at the moment about to create destruction, then you just go farther away. It's only you know what being a coward is? Being a coward
Is running away from someone that truly is not going to hurt you, nor about to hurt you, nor, is related to anything that would hurt you.
that's not actually truly dangerous. That's being a coward. But if there's an actual danger, you're supposed to run away. You're supposed to guarantee that you be alive that day, and safe and stuff like that. But you fight back if you can't run away. If there's a unique situation like where there's walls and you can't run, or there's nowhere else to go, things like that. Or just a situation where if running will actually, they'll attack you more or something like that, then use self-defense. Obviously, legally, we're talking about self-defense stuff here. So you do it legally, and then that's when you could fight back. You fight for yourself, you fight for your wife, you fight for your kids, of course.
Or fighting or defending, other than just your own families, if you're defending another person out there who is an innocent person that you see that is in danger, and you're simply saving someone, you're being a good civilian, you're providing civil service, you're actively improving society.
But if you can get you and your whole family to get out of there, you could do that. This is why distancing is important. Running away, getting out of there is important. Because you can, if you do it right, only if it's a situation where it actually would benefit you, then you can make yourself 100% safe. Because the moment you fight, you didn't guarantee your safety. For those delusional people that think they'll win every single fight with every single person around the entirety of every world and every universe, no, you only created a 50-50 chance of winning. It will be a risk if you start fighting. It will be a risk to them, but to you too. So that's why you got to consider like multiple options. Distancing from the danger, and then only fighting if you have to. Like obviously the car situation we talked about, it's harder to just distance. You're in the car if they're driving and stuff like that. That's where you might have to utilize self-defense.
So once you type in this kind of topic on Google that we know is a serious one and we need answers, of course, here are the numbers they provide.
Oh my gosh! Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Wow.